Hi, everybody. Welcome back to #AskDLT. This is when you ask and I answer. I'll do my very best. I know we had a lot of questions about the work search requirement being reinstated on May 23rd. Here to answer those questions or anything else that came in. Let's get going. Okay. Do you need to look for work if you're at high risk for COVID? Well, there are several reasons why people don't have to look for work, and those are all issued by the United States Department of Labor. Those are available at DLT's website, which is dlt.ri.gov. Take a look. If you feel like you fit under one of those categories and you are asked by a DLT staff member for your work search log, you can explain to them your situation and be able to go forward. Now, each individual claim is unique. And so whether or not you meet those criteria, it's really going to depend on the facts around your claim. So it's not as if you think, oh, I meet one and I definitely don't have to look for work. You're really going to have to explain it and explain to our team here at DLT why you meet that criteria, or produce paperwork or documentation that would justify that you meet it. I want to reiterate too, I know we've said before, the return to work requirement is not a punitive measure. It's not meant to be a punishment. Going back to work right now is essential. It's essential for a number of reasons. Probably the most important reason is that the federal government is ending the programs effective on September 4th in Rhode Island. That means that anybody collecting pandemic unemployment or getting the extra $300 boost will not get that after September unless they extend those programs again. And we don't know if that's going to happen or not. So in the meantime, people should be looking for work. And I think general concerns about safety may not qualify as a good cause reason, but if you have a specific concern related to you individually, then it may. So just be prepared to talk to our staff and to answer questions if you're asked. Okay. What if you're out of work because of a COVID-related childcare issue? If it's directly related to COVID, and I'll give you just a couple of examples, but this is not exhaustive by any means. For instance, the childcare center that your child attended closed because of COVID, or the school or center they go to is on some kind of a hybrid schedule because of COVID, which prevents you from being able to work the number of hours that you need to. Those may be good cause reasons that you could find on DLT's website. Again, those are federally approved good cause reasons. These are not reasons that DLT made up. The federal government has a number of reasons and criteria online, which you can check on DLT's website at dlt.ri.gov. Okay. I'm working part-time and my employer says they're going to rehire me once they have fully reopened, which won't be for several more weeks. Do I still need to look for work? Okay, this is a tough one. We get it quite a bit. We understand that you work for a particular employer and we want to help you and that employer. We are also asking you to understand that we're now 14 months into this pandemic. And if you haven't returned to work to the same amount of hours that you had before yet, then we're not sure that that's going to happen. Hopefully it does. And if it does soon, that's great. And you don't have to worry about this. In the meantime, you should be exploring other options as well. And I know it's tough to maybe think about working somewhere else, but if you're not going to be able to get enough shifts to sustain your family going forward, then you should really think about other opportunities. Go ahead and check out backtoworkri.com. If you work in different industries, you can see jobs are available in those industries. We update that information every single day. Take advantage of some of the free services we have available with the Virtual Career Center. Maybe attend a virtual job fair. There are other opportunities for you as well. You can still work part-time. Just make sure that you're applying for 3 jobs a week or conducting 3 work search related activities a week in the meantime. And again, I hope your employer hires you back full-time and we don't have to think about that again. But in the event that they don't or they can't, then please utilize those other free resources. Okay, this person asks, can you search for work outside of Rhode Island and would it still count for the work search requirement? Yes, you can, and yes, it would. We want you to work in Rhode Island. There are a lot of good employers in Rhode Island. You can find job postings in Rhode Island on backtoworkri.com. You be part of Rhode Island's economy. In the event that you can't get a job in Rhode Island or you have a good opportunity in one of our neighbor states, that's okay. We want you to look for work. Mostly we want you to look for work for yourself. We want you to benefit you and your family. And like I said previously, we want to make sure that people get reconnected with our economy before September when the federal programs are slated to end. You can look for work in Rhode Island. You can look for work in a neighboring state. The most important thing is that you conduct 3 work search activities a week. Okay, if you're self-employed, what do you need to do for the work search requirement? If you're self-employed, meaning you own your own business, then wherever you hear work search, I want you to replace that with business development. And what I mean by that is you know better than anyone what you need to do to get your business back up and running. The business restrictions have been lifted and our economy has been reopened. We're hoping that businesses can bounce back, and your government is here to help you. Please make sure to take advantage of anything that you can. If you need to post jobs that you have available for other people or look for talent, you can do that in backtoworkri.com. DLT has a host of resources on our website. For yourself, you should conduct 3 business development activities a week. What does that mean? It means try to expand your customer base. Try to look for staff if that's what you have to do. Try to look to increase your supply chain. Whatever you think is necessary to get the word out that you're back in business and that you're ready for the rebounding economy, that's what you need to do. You don't need to go look for work outside of your own business, but you need to start working on getting your business back up and running. What do you do with the work search? Do you need to mail it in? No, that's a great question. You should maintain your own record. And there is a sheet that you can use on DLT's website. It's a tracking sheet. You can also write it down just on a pad or a piece of paper or keep a note on your own computer. What we want to know basically is, what did you do? 3 work search activities a week. That could mean going to backtoworkri.com and engaging in a job search. It could mean attending a virtual career center, a virtual career fair, participating in the different activities that we have available for you, or applying for jobs. And if you're applying for jobs, you should be able to tell us where you applied, when you applied, maybe who you spoke with. Just keep a record of what you're doing. There's no hard and fast rule as to what you have to do. 3 work search activities a week is what's required, and we want you to document that you did it. And if our team asks you to produce that, it should be a meaningful log. Basically, I, Matt Weldon, went and applied for a job at DLT on this date. Something like that would suffice. Okay. This person says there are not, quote, plenty of jobs, end quote, for us in the arts entertainment industry. We reopen in September, and some of us expect to have our jobs back. What are we supposed to do in the meantime? We understand that your industry has been hit particularly hard. And the good thing is things are reopening. I would encourage everyone to look for opportunities, because in September, even if your industry is just getting off the ground at that time, the federal benefits are scheduled to end at that time. It would be much better if you were reconnected to the economy now, either through seasonal employment or a different opportunity, or maybe it's time to explore something else. Go to backtoworkri.com, check out the available resources that we have, check out the job postings. We're not asking you to leave your industry. In fact, we want you to return to that industry and for you to not only survive, but to thrive. In the meantime, if the federal benefits end, we cannot offer them to you any longer. So we're asking you to try to get something now, get connected to the economy now, while you re-engage with your industry. I work for a school district as a bus driver, and normally I'm able to take my child to work with me. What can I do in the meantime until I go back to work? Well, first, I would just say, go ahead and go on DLT's website and take a look at what the approved COVID-related reasons are to be exempt from a work search. If your child has a child care issue that is directly related to COVID, then you may be qualified for a good cause reason not to seek work at this time. If you have a return to work date that's within 12 weeks from the time that you separated from employment, meaning that you were laid off and within 12 weeks you're definitely going back, then you're already exempt by law from seeking employment at this time. I would say take a look at what's available for you, take into consideration what the reasons are on our website, and then use your judgment from there. If there is no way to put your child in a suitable, safe childcare center, then you may have a good cause reason and you don't have to worry about looking for work. If you do have available options, you should avail yourself of those options and then conduct work search activities like everybody else. That's really going to depend on how you apply those rules and what you can tell our staff if and when you're asked. All right, this person wants to know, what if your vaccine doesn't kick in before the 23rd? That's a good question. If your vaccine doesn't kick in before the 23rd, we still want you to conduct work search activities and apply for jobs. We know that it's super important to get vaccinated. In fact, I'm imploring everyone to please get vaccinated and do so quickly. Vaccine doses are readily available. I personally went to Saconaset Crossroad National Guard, ran that site, and it was super efficient. I was only away from the building for like maybe 35 minutes. It didn't take very long. I was right back here super quickly, annoying everybody at DLT. You can do it. You can do it quickly. You can do it all over the state. Please do it for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones, for your community. It's the right thing to do, and it's what you need to do to get yourself in a position to go back to work. For those that have had a dose and they're waiting for their second dose, or they're waiting for it to take full effect, go ahead now and begin your work search activities. Go to backtoworkri.com, engage in the virtual career center, go to a virtual career fair. Try to engage and look for work now. Let's get that process started, and hopefully you get a good, solid offer of employment soon. And by that time, your vaccine will have fully kicked in. And if you need help scheduling an appointment, go ahead to c19vaccineri.org. You can always check out the Department of Health info at the Department of Health's website. You can always just use any kind of search tool and look up RI vaccine. We want you to get vaccinated quickly. We want you to get back to work. Okay, that's hashtag AskDLT. Thank you again for sending in those good questions. Let's try to give me some tougher ones next time, please. This is it's fun for me, and I like to have fun, obviously, but we're here to help. We really are here to serve you. We have a lot of information on DLT's website, dlt.ri.gov. A lot of frequently asked questions. You can find information there. Check out DLT's social media. Make sure you look for DLT branded information, please. I know everyone wants to help, but since unemployment is unique to each individual, it's really tough to give specific information that applies to everyone. I would say go ahead and check out DLT's social media presence. Go to DLT's website and think of really tough questions to put me in the hot seat next time. Until then, I'm Matt Weldon. It's been good. Thank you.